In a fermentation process, each mole of glucose, okay, each mole of glucose is converted to biomass. Okay, glucose is converted to biomass with a biomass yield coefficient of 0.4 C mole divided by C mole. So C mole means carbon mole. Okay, so here they have given 1 carbon mole substrate. If you have 1 carbon mole substrate, then it produces 0.4 carbon mole biomass. Okay, so biomass yield coefficient is 0.4 carbon mole per carbon mole according to the unbalanced equation given below. Your glucose plus ammonia plus oxygen gives biomass and byproducts or carbon dioxide and water. And they're asking the moles of oxygen consumption. Okay, how much mole of oxygen is consumed per mole of glucose consumed. Okay, for per mole of glucose consumed, how much oxygen is needed during fermentation is. For that we have to balance this equation. So only given data is biomass yield coefficient Yx by S. Biomass produced per substrate consumed is equal to 0.4 carbon mole per carbon mole. Okay, so per carbon mole substrate consumed and it produced 0.4 carbon mole biomass. Okay, so 1 C mole will give, so X by S means substrate, this one is your biomass. So 1 C mole gives 0.4 carbon mole biomass. Okay, so here your substrate is glucose C6H12O6. It contains 6 carbons. Okay, so 6 carbon mole gives your biomass 6 into 0.4 C mole. Okay, so 1 C mole gives 0.4 C mole, glucose contains 6 carbon, so 6 C mole gives 6 into 0.4, 2.4 C mole biomass. So here known data, 1 mole of glucose gives 2.4 mole of biomass. So you can write this equation as, so your given unbalanced equation is glucose plus ammonia plus oxygen gives your biomass plus carbon dioxide plus water. Okay, so it is unbalanced equation. Here we have to balance the equation for 1 mole of glucose. 1 mole of glucose plus A mole of NH3 plus B mole of oxygen gives 2.4 moles of biomass. Okay, we found that 6 C mole gives 2.4 C mole biomass. So 2.4 biomass plus C moles of carbon dioxide and D moles of H2O. Okay, so here known data is 1 mole of glucose gives 2.4 moles of biomass. We have to find out number of moles of ammonia, oxygen, carbon dioxide and water. But in the question they are asking only B. Okay, to calculate B, first we have to balance the equation. Okay, first we'll start from carbon. In glucose you have C6. Okay, here in left hand side you have 6 carbon, here there is no carbon, no carbon, so 6 you write, and which is equal to right hand side you have 2.4 carbon. Okay, so 2.4, then C carbon. Okay, in carbon dioxide you have 1 atom of carbon, so plus C. Okay, so C is equal to 6 minus 2.4, so you get 6 minus 2.4 is equal to 3.6. so we have found out C is equal to 3.6. so 3.6 carbon dioxide it produced. Next let's balance nitrogen. So here A and H3, so A is equal to, so this side in biomass only you have nitrogen, so coefficient is 2.4 and N subscript is 0.2. So to calculate number of nitrogen you have to multiply your coefficient and subscript, that is 0.2 into 2.4. Okay, so A is equal to 0.2 into 2.4, that is equal to 0.48. Next let's balance hydrogen. So in C6H12O6 you have 12 atoms of hydrogen, so 12 plus in ammonia you have subscript 3, so 3 into A, 3A is equal to, in right hand side here you have 2.4 into H 1.8, so 1.8 into 2.4, 1.8 into 2.4, here there is no hydrogen. In H2O you have DH2O, so 2 into D, so plus 2D, so 12H plus 3A is equal to 2.4 into 1.8 plus 2D. 12 plus 3 into A is 0.48, so 0.48 is equal to 2.4 into 1.8 is 4.32 plus 2D. Okay, so 12 plus 3 into 0.48 is 1.44 is equal to 4.32 plus 2D. So 2D is equal to, you just rearrange the equation, so 12 plus 1.44 is equal to 13.44 minus 4.32. Okay, so 2D is equal to 9.12. So D is equal to 9.12 divided by 2, that is equal to 4.56. Okay, next let's balance oxygen. So in glucose you have 6 atoms of oxygen. So 6 plus here 2B is equal to 2.4 into O 0.5. So 2.4 into 0.5 plus C into 2C plus D. Okay. So 6 plus 2B is equal to 2.4 into 0.5 is 1.2. Then 2 into C is 3.6. So 2 into 3.6 plus D. D is 4.56. So D is 4.56. So 6 plus 2B is equal to 1.2. 2 into 3.6 is 7.2 plus 4.56. So 6 plus 2B is equal to, if you sum up all this, you will get 12.96. So 2B is equal to 12.96 minus 6. So 2B is equal to 6.96. B is equal to 6.96 divided by 2, that is equal to 3.48. Okay. So oxygen consumed per glucose is 3.48. So the answer is 3.48. The moles of oxygen consumption per mole of glucose consumed during fermentation process is 3.48. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for watching my videos. If you like my videos, please do like, share and subscribe. Thank you.